So for those who missed it, the Devstream on Friday was, I want to say, unmissable if I'm honest here, but yeah, considering it was on Friday, there'll be a link in the description if you want to go and watch the full thing. But they showed off a lot of Update 17. I mean, this, for an example, is walking on a tightrope. It's not. It's actually the zip line. This is the new animation for it, and it all looks absolutely amazing. The parkour stuff, it is. I mean, you don't just run on a wall anymore. You can cling onto walls, and the whole parkour 2.0 system looks absolutely amazing. More importantly than that, because we won't know what that's like until it's released and we can all have a bit of a play with it. But Sharkwing was also demonstrated, and this does look really nice as well. The animation for going in and out of the water is kind of meh, because it's basically it comes out the water and you kind of jump out of it. When you go into the water, there's bubbles, and because that's there, they are going to use it for things like the upcoming trial with J3 Golem that is now a ship. Literally, it is a huge infested ship. But actually seeing the way it works underwater, and my biggest fear here with Sharkwing was they were going to have a breath meter, and actually turning around and saying that you don't have that was huge for me personally, because there's just something about having a, a bit of armor that makes you not need breath in space, that would make you need breath underwater, that would seem like it's being two different things. But it also confirms that not only is the Arkwing going to become the Sharkwing, but the weapons are in fact going to come over with it. Is great, because that means all the Arkwing stuff is going to be the Sharkwing stuff as well, and the actual tile set itself is actually really nice looking. The crossover from one to the other. They did show off the cloth physics, but they also showed the new yin yang frame, which I'm trying not to use as much of this as I can, so you can actually go and watch it and experience it for yourself, because they did show all of the yin yang abilities, the swapping from one to the other, the combined thing. It didn't have a name yet, which was a bit weird considering they basically turned around and announced that they did in fact want update 17 to come this coming update date. This would be this coming Wednesday, but whether it happens or not, we'll see. It could be Thursday, it could possibly be even Friday. I kind of got my fingers crossed for Friday, because I may not be in the country on Thursday, but that's never stopped us before. That's why I've got a decent laptop, and that's a whole different problem at the minute. But anyway, so there is in fact a website, because usually they do this when they're coming out with a new update. There's a kind of a teaser site. This is the website I'm referring to here. It's warframe.com/echoes. That's ECHOES. Links in the description for this as well. And this is kind of the preview sneak peek site. It shows both forms of the new Warframe and the combined one. Sorry about the quality of this. For some reason, I'm recording this in 1080, but it's getting crushed to 720, and it annihilates the quality, which it didn't used to do. For some reason, my system seems to be going backwards in performance really quickly, which that's a whole different matter as well. Anyway, as of right now anyway, there is two parts. There is the one that talks about the new frame, which is the balanced two forms. You can switch between night and day. That's the one on the right and the one on the left of the combined one in the middle. Then if you scroll down, the light one comes across the screen for the movement defined window. Still like the animations in the background here for the tile set. Now, if you played the last event, you would have seen the tile set, the Tubes of Rigor, because it's basically the same tile set, but it's going to be much bigger and have many different rooms to it now. It's not just going to be that one. That is the hope anyway. Plus the whole Arcwing side of it looks pretty cool. But I was looking at this earlier and thinking, it's raining underwater. It's not in fact raining underwater because there is a wave that keeps coming up this side. So this is on the surface. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is towering off in the distance. It looks like some kind of infected thing. Or is that something to do with the whole echoes of the sentient? The big thing about this update is in fact the name. The tomes of the sentient are going to be the next one. The echoes is going to preview the, instead of just going here's a new enemy, ta-da, no backstory. The echoes, they didn't say much, but it's going to have something to do with, obviously you're going to hear echoes of it, and probably my favourite of all is this, and this comes after they changed the name of it, because there's a quest you're supposed to do for this, and this has something to do with the echoes of the sentience. That's pretty much all they said. This is a utility slot. This is going to be very useful for a lot of different frames. This is something that has been talked about several different times, but things like, the only one they verified was Rush, but hopefully there's other ones that can go in there. I seen them put Rush in and instantly thought, woohoo, Frost Rework's coming, yeah, I'm going to put Rush in that straight away. That is going to be one of the first things I try and go for with update 17. So that is going to be quite interesting. But we'll leave this off here for now, because I don't want to spoil too much, because this is getting really close now. This is like the third video I've done on update 17 without update 17 being out. The hype is starting to get pretty real now, and really starting to get excited for this. We'll leave this off here for now. Remember, the link to the full Devstream is in the description below, as is the update 17 preview site, because I'm still getting messages of people asking where this is, and I'm also getting a lot saying, did I watch the Devstream, hence this thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.